So over the weekend, I went to a Harry Styles concert. And let me tell you, it was fantastic. It was so much fun. And I just didn't want it to end. It was so much fun. What a great time. And I'm wearing this boa right now, this pink boa. I've worn it every day since the show. You can't wear a boa and not have fun. Try it. Just try it. It's like you put it on and all of a sudden you're just like, this is so much fun, right? But let's back up. Let's talk about the Harry Styles experience, concert experience. I've been a fan of Harry Styles dating all the way back to 2012, watching like UK X Factor videos of One Direction on YouTube, then following One Direction. I do regret not going to a One Direction concert. I had an opportunity at Soldier Field. Tickets were like $120 and I didn't do it. But I did go to a Harry Styles concert in 2017 at the United Center by myself for his first tour run. And so it was really cool kind of going back 5 years later and then seeing him progress as an artist and performer was inspiring. It made me proud. I was so just like proud of Harry, but we're getting ahead of ourselves. So I go to the show, right? And before this, I was taking a bus to downtown, and then I was going to take another bus to the show at the United Center. So I get on the bus, and I've been tracking the prices for a while. My thought was it's a Thursday night. So, the premiere shows potentially are Friday, Saturday nights. So I think there's going to be some tickets available. So I'm going to kind of play it out or wait it out. So I did, and tickets got down to $151. That's when I bought them. I was on the bus. Another $50 in service fees. This is something we have to get together as whatever community you're a part of. Something we can all agree upon is the service fees for concerts are outrageous. This is ridiculous. And they don't even break it down to what it goes to. And they know that we're still going to pay it. So my ticket was like $201. So I'm going to the show, and I just like check in to see where they are. I just wanted a ticket to get inside the building, watch the show, right? And then I saw the lowest I saw was like club level, like the 200 seats instead of the 300 seats where I was. For like 124. And then I was like, oh, how do I resell this ticket and then like try it again? But I was like, don't worry about it. So I get there and there's a line just like down the street. So we're outside the United Center. This is Madison. And everybody, it's like a fashion show, or it's like a Harry Styles concert is a cultural event. It is a big deal. And so everybody dresses up. They wear boas, they wear sequins, they wear bell bottoms, bright clothes. I was walking around the concourse and I was just like, there's so much bright pink and bright green. Like it's like blinding me. It's so jarring. It's so bright in here, all the bright colors. But I bought this boa for $10, and it was these three gals that were hustling outside the arena. I was like, "Do you have pink?" And they're like, "Yeah, that's a popular one." And I was like, "I'm gonna get it ahead of time then." So I walk inside, and you go into anything at the United Center is cool because they have the Jordan statue in the atrium, and so you always gotta go in and take photos with the Jordan statue. And then I walk around the concourse too and see the 6 championships of the Chicago Bulls in the 90s. Love it. And when you're there, like, for this Harry Styles concert, and how many shows did he do in Chicago? Like 8 shows or something like that. It's really interesting to me. So like I said, Harry Styles concerts are like cultural events. You dress up for them. There's like this atmosphere celebrating love. hope, optimism, fun, just feel good, just like accepting and just like so much love. And to be a part of it, everybody there in the building kind of has those similar values. So it's cool to be sharing in that. So with cultural events, merchandise is a really big thing. So the merch, man, there are lines like crazy for merchandise. Something I've noticed too is that tote bags are really popular these days, very trendy. But walking around the concourse, there's just different ways to engage with the just like what's going on, like what you're there for. So like there's all these brightly colored balloons and the tour logo and people just taking pictures and doing things like that. People were happy to be there. It was a very happy experience. Demographic wise, I would say between like 90 and 95% of people there were women of all ages. Probably the oldest would be like 50 though. I was surprised there weren't as many gay guys there. And all the straight guys never gave eye contact to each other. It was pretty funny. But everybody's all dressed up, and I'm so excited to be there. And wow, such an experience. And then he comes out to the song Daydreaming, which is my favorite off his new album, Harry's House. And just the energy and just the eruption of screams and applause. The girl next to me was screaming the entire time. And I do regret, I think I lost some hearing. I should have brought earplugs. But everybody's just like going nuts and singing along to every song. It's just like this fun time. And Harry's dancing around. And I've been looking forward to it for a while because I find his music very inspirational, very meaningful, very authentic. As far as like, as a fan of One Direction, Harry went into the artistic direction, where he just explored his own expression through music, self-expression through music. He didn't have to fit into a lane or a singer-songwriter or R&B or explicitly pop. He could just do whatever he wanted to do in a way. And he's really taken that on and really become himself. And to me, that's really inspiring, where like, just be you. Just be you, and like, the rest will take care of itself. And it made me really proud to see him back in 2017 to where he is now. Just like the confidence and the showmanship, and I'm just really proud of him. It was such a fun experience, and you just didn't want it to end. It was so much fun. And then afterwards, like, everybody leaves, and it looks like the aftermath of like a poultry slaughterhouse with all the feathers on the ground. Everywhere I go, there's just like, they just like come off. But I've been like, I've been wearing this around, Yeah, I went to a Harry Styles concert. It was so much fun. I can see one of the coolest things too, the most like legit quote of the night. He was like, "Chicago, I'll see you again tomorrow." The fact that you can, instead of having to go to everybody, right, to have your shows, you're so big and so on top. You are hotter than the sun. And you're like, you know what? I don't want to do that. I'm just going to do 15 sold out shows at Madison Square Garden. I'm going to play 8, 10 shows in Chicago. Just live there for a month or whatever. Los Angeles, play another 15, 20 shows, whatever. Just like hang out, That is like the economy of Harry Styles, and the merchandise and the fans, and But most important, I would say, like, just the vibe. There's a happiness where, like, no matter what you're going through in your life, you come into this place, right? Harry's house. Come into Harry's house, and everything's going to be all right. There's going to be love. We're going to treat people with kindness. And it's going to be a fantastic time. Yeah. So I've been listening to a lot of Harry Styles lately. I'm feeling really good. I'm feeling really good, and I hope you are too.